your shoulder, you stood right in the mirror and talked right to your heart and said, don't I look good? So don't be talking about what's in your heart. Your heart is nothing but it's spitting out through your appearance what you think. You understand what I'm saying? You better get your heart together and you better get your body together. All right.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Minister. My name is Omar Ahmed, and I'm the brother Hannibal Ahmed, who, when you first came out in 1969, 1970, you visited my family and the Harlem Youth Federation and the Black Mind when you first began to teach. When you first came out with your first pamphlet, I saw the symbol and the mahogany daglet and the crescent. And because I was raised by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I kind of rejected you at that point, but stayed abreast of your writings, your progress, your travels. Until this year, when I came back from the Democratic Convention, I was on my way home from court, and I passed one of the brothers, and I saw a pamphlet that said, "What and Where is Hell?" I picked up the pamphlet, I stayed in that weekend, read it, got a hook in my nose, and I've been reading all of your pamphlets since. So, first of all, I'm very pleased to be here. Secondly, I'd like to ask you some questions because by being raised by Elijah Muhammad, you are the continuation of his teachings. I bear witness to that. And there are some things I'd like to ask you concerning the mother plane first. The first question. Elijah Muhammad taught us that the mother plane was a mile by half mile and that it was put up by Orientals. He specifically said Japanese. And that it was Japanese who are piloting them, is my feeling, if I recall correctly, that it has 150 smaller bombing planes, each of them containing 2 thermonuclear bombs that are capable of going 6 miles down into the earth and causing explosions as high as mountains. I read in your pamphlet when you talked about the mother plane, you indicated or alluded to the fact of them being piloted by either extraterrestrials or people here on the planet. Could you, for me, please, make that clear, your understanding on the mother plane?
Yes. The book of Revelation, first of all, explains in detail about the mothership. The reason why it refers to as a mother plane, because it is indeed a whole city. It's not just a ship like people think. It is tremendous. And the specs of it and the description of it, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad was trying to explain to people, are broken down in the book of Revelation 21 and 22. Revelation 21 actually gives you the measurement of it in cubic feet. Now the reason why Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who saw the mothership in a vision, you understand, said they were Oriental, is because these beings that he saw, and this is what most people are interpreting when they think about extraterrestrials. Make note that they always interpret them as not having limbs. These are the military from another galaxy, from Zeta Galaxy. I don't want to get too spaced out because people start thinking you're crazy because they don't understand. The Zeta, like in Z-I-D-A, Zeta, right? That's a galaxy, all right? And these beings are usually 4 to 5 feet tall. They have a grayish brownish color. They have very large slanted eyes like Orientals. They have the features, if you know, Orientals have small noses and, they predominantly look like Orientals. Because the messenger was seeing a vision of them, he didn't know that they were extraterrestrials at the time. So he interpreted them as what they looked like to him, which was Orientals. Now, today, in this UFO thing they talk about, whenever they describe these things, you look at them and say, they look like Orientals. So Honorable Elijah was way ahead of his time in that. You follow?
Yes,
and they are equipped to destroy the planet if they have to. And in the Revelations again, when they speak about it, about the star hitting the planet Earth and going down and making a hole in the planet Earth, a pit, this is what Honorable Elijah was talking about. The only time these extraterrestrials, these beings, will interfere with what's taking place in the planet is when the devil gets ready to destroy the planet and destroy Allah's children. Then they will intercede on the behalf of the righteous, like Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught. And they know all the righteous, and they will call them by their name, and they will respond, and they'll be taking them up into the ship. And then they will release fireballs against the earth to destroy the planet Earth. And it will not destroy anything except those things who do not have Allah's seal of righteousness on them. That's what they're talking about. This is what he was talking about. He was talking about the doomsday, and if we went to Revelation 21, we'd see and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. That's what Honorable Elijah Muhammad would say. He would refer to paradise as hereafter, meaning here on earth after the devil's 6,000-year period is up and he has been taken off the planet, and Allah appears in his good time to show forth his power that he is Allah and has power over all things. When that time comes and the devil is removed, this is referred to as a hereafter. Muslims say hereafter the world ends. Honorable Elijah Muhammad was saying here on earth after the devil is removed will be the paradise. That's where he explains it. And he goes on, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad did speak about heaven, even though Elijah didn't realize that, because when he broke down who the original black man was, he said Asiatic black man, maker, owner, cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, and what? God of the universe. So he didn't know about a heaven, but he was talking about a kingdom, which is a ship, not no spook heaven, where people are going to go sit not next to no white God, or no, you know, that Christianity and devil mentality he called a lie. That's how he was talking about reality. But he couldn't tell them about extraterrestrials. They already thought the messenger was crazy, but he was saying that we are Asiatic black man. We the original people. He was talking about extraterrestrials and UFOs and motherships and little ships coming out. Man, the white man would have written them off as enough black people. If the white man writes them off as crazy, what do they say? He must be crazy. So the messenger was preparing them so when I come, I will be able to continue some explanations. Plus, he knew that the news media, by that time, would have to reveal certain truths that would make black people. Now when I mention extraterrestrial UFO, black people don't freak out because now y'all believe they exist. Why? Because the white man, they not necessarily you, but a whole lot of people in there. So let's see what happens in number 21 of Revelation. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth was what?
Passed away.
That is hereafter. You see what I'm saying? That's all I was talking about. Hereafter. Whether all the duties in the world want to bear witness or not. The truth is truth. Then he said, had passed away, and there was no more sea. Now check that. And then what did John say? And I, John, saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, which means city of peace. I'm talking about the meaning of Jerusalem and what it means, founder of peace. Remember that?
Yes.
Coming down from
God out of heaven.
out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for
Her husband.
You see that? He spoke about the mothership coming. It's going to be prepared for us, and we got to be like a husband, ready to wedlock into this city, ready to go to it and live with. Let's go on. What it say?
And I heard a great voice out of heaven say, Behold, the tabernacle of
Tabernacle is temple. Hakai. Of God is with
man.
and
He will dwell with them.
that's why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said Allah will come in his own good time and show forth his power. He's all wise. Because it says he'll be in that temple with them. He'll dwell with them. You see that? Go ahead.
And they shall be his people.
And
God himself shall be with them and be their God.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad wasn't making nothing up. Everything he was telling them was like the scriptures. They just couldn't relate to the scriptures. And he had to take them, what did he say? It's a baby stage. I got to take y'all gradually by the hand and walk y'all through. He couldn't unload all that through. If Honorable Elijah Muhammad would have unloaded all the things he knew, the white man would have spent his whole time trying to kill him. Because he thought Dr. Martin Luther King knew something and killed him. He thought Malcolm X knew something and killed him. He thought when Clarence 17X broke off from Honorable Elijah Muhammad and started preaching in Harlem, they said, uh-oh, there goes the law. You know what I mean? They thought he was real. They killed the man. Just to prove that he's not Allah. That's how they work. When we read this whole book of Revelation 21, it'll tell us. And God shall wipe, when they say God, we know they're talking about Allah, shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes. What do he say? I give all I have, and what? Because I bought all I have, because I've waited for 379 years for this day to come when the devil will be taken off the planet. When they said, what's going to happen? What's going to happen if the devil is moved from the planet? Say, I give all I have and all that which is my power to see this which I waited so long for. That means the tears and the suffering when the devil's time is up will be wiped away from your faces, wiped off your eyes. You cry no more, it says right here. And God shall wipe away the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Neither shall there be sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things, this old world, the world of the devil, in its 6,000 years, what? Are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. That's what Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. It's going to be a new one without the devil. And he said unto me, Write, for these things are true and faithful. He goes on, and many times he said this,